at this view. Check out this view down here. I think that's the John Day Dam. And just below the dam over here is free camping for 14 days. I mean, way down here. And then somewhere where you get below, down lower, it's only free camping for 7 days. But yeah, we were staying down there along the river. Quite a view from up here. And actually, I just left. Up there is a riverboat. I got a couple pictures of it, or a short video of it. I'll show that. We're kind of out here in the boonies on the Washington side of the Columbia River. And I'd seen a sign a while back that said no gas for 86 miles. Fortunately, I'm in good shape. But like the only thing out here, now there's an old store here. There used to be gas pumps. It's been closed for a long time. But there's a tiny little restaurant and convenience store here. I'm gonna run in there real quick. Tiny building here is half restaurant, half mini mart. I like these old out in the country little places. They just have the very, very basics. Okay, I see. I'm probably gonna use a video thumbnail of more RV problems. This time it's my RV. Well, here, listen. Remember I did all that work to fix the exhaust system? How you like that? Not to worry. It's not the main fix that went bad. That I knew would be good and is good. I knew when I put it together, I questioned the quality of them stupid donut gaskets. I knew when I put them in, I said, these things look cheap. I don't know if they're gonna hold up. They'll probably burn out just like the ones that came out of it. This had been worked on before. The ones that came out were not the original type or style or quality. They burned out, and that seems to be what's commonly available. So I got like the only ones the auto parts store had, and they just carry these cheap ones now. And it may be okay for passenger cars and pickup trucks with this engine, but not heavy duty stuff like an RV. They just won't withstand the heat. So I have to do some research and try to locate maybe from a performance shop or somewhere that carries a heavier duty donut gasket. So I don't have to tear the whole thing back apart. You know, the main part is still okay. Those donut gaskets, I just had them off recently. They'll come back off easy. But anyway, it's highly annoying. I may put, until I can find the good high performance ones that'll hold up to the heat, I might just pick up another set of the cheap ones, put them in. It'll take me about an hour probably. And that'll probably be good for another 2,000 miles before they burn out. Again. Yeah, that's about right. I got almost 3,000 miles actually before they were burned out. So it's a temporary fix. It takes me an hour, but I gotta get that done. Okay, we stopped here in the Dalles, Oregon, and I found this all-diesel truck and RV repair, and they have 24-hour roadside service. But they're not all diesel. There are gas ones here. They work on just about anything, really. I thought they could point me in the right direction as far as finding a heavy-duty donut gaskets, and they weren't very helpful. the lady at the desk was like, I hate to bother the boss, and I could make you an appointment, and I was just hoping for a little information. So she said, maybe the Chevrolet dealer. Well, I know how dealers work, you know, anything older than probably 10 years old. So that's why Fleetwood don't even, that stuff isn't even on the books anymore. But there's a Chevy dealer here in town. I'm gonna give it a shot anyway. Maybe things are different in this part of the country. Well, they didn't have it. He looked it up. I'll give the guy credit. You know, something that old, it's almost 30 years old. He looked it up, what's available from Chevrolet. And it's the same thing. It's that wire mesh with the graphite. But he was very helpful. He says there's an older fella that has oops, hang on. We got some windy conditions. I better watch the traffic when I cross the street, right? The cattails are nice anyway. But he says there's a guy that has a muffler shop up the road, or does custom exhaust work. He said that's like a dying art. It's like, he says it's like finding a typewriter repair shop, right? These days. So anyway, he says if there's anybody that knows where to get those or another solution, he'd be the man to see. He's right here in town. So I'll go up and see what, yeah, they didn't have it at the Chevy dealer, but you know, the guy down there, he really tried. And he pointed me to the man, the exhaust man. So he was very, very helpful. That's always appreciated when somebody at least tries hard, you know? So we're gonna get down the road and see what we can find. Well, we found Doug's muffler shop, but Doug's on vacation. Doug just got back from vacation. It wasn't even open. And I got here and there's nobody around. It says he's open at 8 o'clock from 8 till... Anyway, he gave me a little more information, but he can't help me. He's not going to be open until Monday. But he did tell me of another muffler shop, Mikey's Muffler Shop, which is down in, where are we at? In the Dells, Oregon. And he's sending me down river another 20 miles down to Hood River. I think it's Hood River, Oregon, to Mikey's Muffler Shop. He said he's a good guy, he'll help me. Or he knows where to get the right part. We'll see about that. I wanted to be traveling across on the other side of the river on the Washington side. It's more scenic and it's a secondary road. It's a more leisurely drive. But on this side, I gotta go down the interstate. Worried about exhaust parts to fix Betty back up again. That's okay. You know, I'll get her taken care of. You know, like I said before, every day can't be campfires and marshmallows. There's, you know, real life stuff. Getting propane today, getting the doing laundry this morning, and trying to track down the better donut gaskets to quiet Betty back down. I don't know. So that's where we're going. For the record, it is a Plymouth Sport Suburban. White walls and all. Nice luggage rack. Look, a little life in it. Maybe I should turn the dash cam on for a little bit. Oregon thanks you. Come back soon. We are leaving Oregon. We've been back and forth across the... Oops. We've been back and forth across the Columbia River. Oregon to Washington, Oregon to Washington, camping at some different spots. But this time, we're going to Washington. We're just not going to see Oregon again for a while. Come on, girl. I said I aborted mission on the muffler shop thing. I went to O'Reilly Auto Parts and I found a couple of donut gaskets I think this might work. I will put them in a more convenient time. I'm going to restock gasoline, propane, blah blah blah, you know, all that. Groceries. Got my parts for whenever I decide to fix it. So that's it. That's it. Welcome to Washington, the Evergreen State. We're gonna head west here on whatever highway this is, and hopefully I can see from here hills that have more trees. The ones straight ahead of us are bare. I can just see to the west already. The trees got thicker and thicker, so we're gonna hit the forest area here shortly. Those tunnels were kind of freaky. I've been through a lot of tunnels in my days, but not tunnels like that. That was just a little freaky kind of. Anyway, yeah. So we've been traveling with friends, and I don't know. Everybody's kind of got their own little mission. You know, we're all kind of split up for the time being, but we'll reconvene at some point. Maybe this evening or tomorrow, but we're all out kind of doing our own thing right now. Anyway, we want to get on out the road some more. I needed to pull over. There's a sign that this next section of the highway has some low bridges or low tunnels. And I'm thinking, okay, how tall is the bounder again? The clearance, I think the clearance on the tunnels is 12'3". And I've always thought, the bounder's probably 12 foot and a little bit. But I never really measured it. I've never run into this situation. So 12'3", I'm thinking, boy, that's maybe cutting it close. So I just measured from the ground, got my tape measure, and the roof of the bounder is crowned, so that the middle is the high spot. So I measured from the high spot to the ground. That only came out to 11 foot, or like 11 foot and an inch. And I got up on the roof and I figured out how, measured how tall the air conditioner was, and it's about an additional foot and maybe one more inch. So it's 11, 12, no, oops, 10. Oh, what is it? No, the bounder's 10 foot up to that point. Yeah, and the air conditioner is another foot, so it's 11. The bounder's about 11.2, 11.3. The alternate route is to take the bridge, this bridge, Hood River, it's the name of the town. Take the bridge back across to Oregon, go down to the Bridge of God, and back across. That's the alternate route. I don't want to go back into Oregon. And that's Interstate 84. I don't want to go back on the interstate. So I can stay over here in Washington and take the scenic route, and the bounder's gonna fit in the tunnels better. So we're gonna continue on. Well, it's obviously getting pretty late in the day. We're gonna wrap this day up. You know, we got some things done. We did get into the forest area, and we are headed to the Pacific coast somewhere. We may end up back in Oregon on the coast or the Washington coast, one or the other. We're going to the coast eventually, but we're getting there. Right, Bella? Right? Bella. Bella, Bella. Bella, Bella. Huh? 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 So we're going to wrap this video up. Thanks for coming along today. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see ya.